Hey everybody, it's Sam Davidson here with MEAWW Worldwide, and I am here with country music artist Kaleb Lee, who was a semi-finalist on season 14 of The Voice, Team Kelly.
Yes.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Glad to be back in LA.
Yeah, well, what has life been like for you the past year and a half or so since, you finished up with The Voice?
Gosh, it's been a whirlwind. For me, I wasn't doing music for the longest time before the show, and kind of the show really kind of threw me back into music in every which way. I was talking to some of the guys at The Voice in rehearsal yesterday, and they were asking me what it's been like, and I was just like, the best thing I can say was The Voice was a boot camp for us as musicians and artists and entertainers, like especially for me getting back into it. And so to answer your question a long way, this has been a whirlwind in the last year and a half.
And so have you been on tour at all? Have you been opening for people? Like, what has your career looked like since then?
Yeah, we've been on the road a lot. We just, as of recently, just played the Brantley Gilbert cruise to Cozumel. We just played the Kelly Clarkson show.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is great. And on The Voice tomorrow night. And we've been everywhere as well. We've been coast to coast, and from the full band shows to acoustic shows, and really just trying to get out there and get new songs out to our fans.
And so we're going to get into, in a little bit, your continued relationship with Kelly, but how did it really happen? The show ended, and, I'm sure people make a lot of promises, like, oh, yeah, we're still going to stay close, I'm going to help you out, but in what ways did Kelly really live up to the things that she said she was going to do to help some of her people?
Well, I can say, during the show, it was near the end, and she had made numerous comments about, hey, I can't wait until, no matter what happens, I can't wait until after the show so we can really sink our teeth into this and figure out what's next. And for me, it was a very flattering thing for her to say. I would not have blamed her at all if nothing had happened, because I know how busy she is. But everything did happen. Like, as soon as the show was over, she was sending me song ideas from friends of hers that were writers, to helping me as far as putting out some new songs and recordings, helping me get connected with producers and all sorts of folks. And I guess it was about a year after the show. She was on her Meaning of Life tour, called me up and asked if I'd come do a show with her, and I was actually just one of the songs that I'm singing on The Voice is one she sent me. She said, "Hey, can we sing that song on the tour?" And we did. And it was right after that performance, she was like, "Kaleb, I want to sing this song with you when you record it." And again, it was one of those things, like, very flattering. I'm honored that you'd even say that, but I know you're so busy, so I'm not even going to bother you about it. And it was a few weeks later, she texted me and said, "Hey, I'm going in the studio tomorrow. Can I sing on this song?" And I said, "Absolutely." And so here we are today. But those are just small little stories of how she has just lived up to her word and been just such an awesome person and human being after the show. I can't thank her enough.
And so I know that, she's also kept in touch and helped some of her other contestants. Have you kept in touch with Bryn at all? And kind of, I'm sure she's like a little sister to you as you've really watched her career rise since the show.
Yeah, Bryn was such a great teammate and such a talent. I think she was like 15 when she was on the show with me, and obviously won our season, and it's so deserving. She really did deserve to win that show, and I stay in touch with her and her mom and dad. We became really close on the show as well, because they were there all the time with her. And Baird and I, who was on the show, Pryor and I did a little acoustic show in Central Florida, and her mom and dad flew down and hung out with us for the weekend. It was probably 6 months or so after the show was over. So we definitely stay in touch. Everybody's busy. Everybody's got their own schedules and back to their own kind of worlds and lives. But it's a unique family that's built when you're on a show like that.
And do you get contestants, over the past couple of seasons, and current contestants, do they ever slide into your DMs, ask you any advice? Have you formed any kind of friendships with any of the contestants that have come on the show after you?
I haven't. Every once in a while you'll see someone from the show like an image or shoot a message over, and vice versa. But we're never really met. But I'm hoping this will be the first time, me being back on the show this time, I'll get to shake some hands of some fellow Voice family members and meet them for the first time, and just encourage them and just let them know and say, hey, this isn't the end.
Yeah, and I can't remember how everything played out on your season, if you got stolen or what it was, but I'm sure Blake is just still wishing that he had you, because you are turning into such an amazing country music artist, and that's something that Kelly did, and she's still really fostering.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It actually we started on Blake's team.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And I went up against my good buddy Pryor Bear in the battle rounds. We were actually roommates in the blind audition, so we got to know each other really well, and we've become best friends since then. When I travel to Nashville, I'll stay with him still to this day, and I actually think he's going to be at the show tomorrow night.
Amazing.
As well. But all that to say, went up against him. Kelly stole me in the battle rounds, and obviously finished in the top 6 with her. But it's been cool. I haven't had a chance to talk to Blake since then, but I'd love to hear what he said. I think it was a fun time with him. But I can't say enough again about Kelly and how awesome it's been just to be on her team. So.
Well, tell me about this new music. I know you have your own personal songs coming out, and then of course your song with Kelly.
Yeah. So we've got I think we released 4 singles this year. We were gonna stop at 3. My most recent single, not including the one with Kelly, was a song called "Nothing on You." That was kind of going to be our end of year release, and we were going to do "I Dream in Southern" in the spring. And Kelly gave me a call a few weeks ago and said, "Hey, I've got a spot on the show. I'd love if you're ready to debut this song on TV." And I said, "Absolutely, let's do it." So we went ahead and put it out. But we've got a few more in the hopper for next year. Hopefully, going to be releasing a full EP of some new songs, and we're still writing for it too. I mean, the project's never done until it's done. And so we're working hard just to beat what we've got, and we'll see. We've got a I Dream in Southern tour planned starting end of February, 1st of March, through May, all over the Southeast and Northeast. So we're super excited about next year. It's going to be even busier than this one.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations, and thank you so much for stopping in. And guys, make sure that you follow Kaleb. Look at where his shows are, his new music is. Where can everyone find you?
Everywhere at social media, Kaleb Lee Music, Kaleb with a K. That's an important note. Kaleb Lee Music, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Yeah,
and of course he's going to be on The Voice this week. You're going to be seeing a live performance, so very excited. Yeah. And you guys are going to be seeing a live performance here very soon, right after this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.